And we're back. Welcome back to the stream. I'm Dice. This is DJDyst. We're working on Terraria on Master Mode. This is a small, normal world with corruption. Classic character, so when I die, I drop money. Master difficulty, enemies have triple health, triple damage. And we just finished the dungeon. We finished Deerclops. We're ready to prepare for the Wall of Flesh. But first, most of the streams have kind of started off on this screen right here. And I kind of want to change some stuff up. Let's get rid of the dirt houses. Let's restructure some of the stuff. Let's do something different today. Because this will get a lot harder in Master Mode, so... I forgot about this guy. Oh, you're the storage. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to desummon that. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Just get rid of... Not get rid of. Just try to change this up, since it'll be harder in hard mode. Make this look a little nicer. And I have a thought for it. Whenever we start here, so world spawn is right here on this platform. Sorry. I'm thinking we use world spawn and we give this layout kind of the look and feel of what's on my desk right now. So I'm thinking like a dual monitor layout, keyboard, mouse, other peripherals I use for streaming. So that way, every time we log into the world, bam, you're kind of seeing what I'm seeing on my desk. It won't be exact, but it'll be close. So I think that's what we do. And I've never tried pylons before, and to do pylons, we need to move these guys around. So you're all getting evicted. Sorry. Happy trails. So let's figure this out. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna have right here, centered here, and I think the blocks go about 60 on each side, and it goes 35 up, 35 down, 34 down. Yeah, roughly that. I'm on a 1080p monitor. I don't know if that changes if I'm on 4K. Also, there's a camera mode, right? What was that? Will this let me zoom out even further? No. Okay. So 35 up, 34 down, 60, 60. I kind of did some math on some different layouts. And I think what we might do is build like a rectangle here to represent a monitor, a rectangle over here to represent a monitor, and this might be, right now I'm using a 16:9 1080p monitor and a 21:9 1080p monitor. The 21:9 is slightly shorter in height, but wider. I don't know if I want to represent that or not, or if I just want to stick for right now, just two equal size 16:9 1080p monitors. And I think that kind of works out to, if I don't want to cut it off on the edge of the screen, let's go like 48:27. So let's construct some stuff for right now just to kind of represent this. Let's see what I'm kind of thinking about. So let's see. Okay. We have this big open space over here. That tree's kind of in the way, though. If we go to the Old One Army Arena, that'd be a little better. And right now I'm just using dirt to represent it, but we're gonna play with other materials, so don't worry about that. Which layout do I have? I think it's this one. I don't have anything to dash with. Yeah, this would be great. Okay, so this is our edge. Let's go ahead and grab this fine rope that I dropped. And if we have to, we can go even further to the right so we don't interfere with this stuff. But it doesn't look like we have to. Okay, so say this was our home, okay? And try to get that right on the edge. That's our boundary. So right here is our world spawn. Actually, trying to see exactly where that would be. Yeah, it would be somewhere between these two. I was going to try to get down to one block, but okay. Can I throw a torch? All right. If we have to pick one block, this torch on the wood platform is our world spawn. The spawn itself is somewhere on this set of two platforms, but if I have to favor one over the other, we're gonna go with this left one. Okay? So when I'm centered on here, this dirt block over here is just in view, the full block. So I want to do the same thing over here, which looks like it's right about here. One more block over. Okay, here's our canvas. Let's get rid of this platform, just so we don't get confused. All right. Perfect. So, I want to build two monitors. The monitors I'm using right now are touching each other, but yeah, I guess that works. I'm trying to think of, okay, when you do pylons, I pulled this up. I think pylons, they have to be, I had it pulled up. Let's see. We're gonna get really complex with this. I had the numbers for this. I don't know. It was some crazy number, like 120 blocks by 170. Pylons. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Oh, here it is. 169 tiles wide, 124 tiles high, and the pylon has to be centered in that. So to use a pylon, you have to have 2 or more living housed NPCs in that rectangle. So what if I imagine it, we're not going to build it this way, but just to visualize this. The dual monitor setup, but stacked as a separate set of monitors. So left, right, and then above that, left, right. Okay? Much bigger area. And then in the middle, centered vertically, centered horizontally, would be like your webcam, air quotes. That webcam would be the pylon. So then you have something to the bottom left of it, bottom right, top left, top right. I think that's what we do for the pylons. That's different than this. This is our, when we spawn into the world and start of each stream, we're gonna have this as our view. And I don't know if you can spawn in without the minimap showing up, but maybe in this build or in a future build, I might incorporate that minimap. I know I threw a lot at you right now, but I hope some of that makes sense. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll grab another drink and we're gonna get going. Okay, I'm back. So let's do this. Okay, so up from here. Now that may be too tall, but we're gonna see. These are the bottom corners of my monitors touching. Okay, and then we're going, pull up my notes. We're gonna go wide. Let's pull the ruler out. Yeah, way wider. One more. Okay. Then we go up. Okay, this is including the block near my waist. So I need 2 more blocks up. Right? Yeah. Okay. Then we go side. Don't need the ruler anymore for now. Now, one thing that's goofy about this, we're going to get into a lot of tech with this one, I think. Let me think about this as I'm doing it. Okay, yeah, should be all right. If you're curious about the tech I'm using, it's on my website as well. You can feel free to check that out. Not everything on that website is what I'm using right now, but it's got a lot of the information on there. This needs to go a lot further. Those are not technically recommendations, so don't like assume everything that's on there is, you know, what you should be using. But it's a good starting point to have a conversation about different pieces of tech. So like I'm using an ultra wide on my left monitor, and there are some things I would like that this monitor doesn't offer, for example. I think I have a build that gives me one more block placement. Maybe not. Or does this one do it? That one does it. Okay. Okay, there's our dual monitors. Now, my understanding is when you're measuring monitors, you usually go by the diagonal of the displayable area, okay? So what I may do instead, I guess it doesn't matter so much. Maybe we'll change it for the house. I thought about is just making the inside of the dirt the actual viewable display. So if that's the case, I would probably extend everything but the center I'm standing on right now by 1 block, make it bigger, so that way we account for the bezels. And also, my monitors have a thicker bezel on the bottom, so I'd probably extend that out by like two blocks. And I may still do that. So I'll come down here. Let's get rid of this ruler. We'll do something like that. Maybe 3. How's 3 blocks look? Doesn't give me a lot of room to move, but gives me more room if I want to like emulate some kind of branding. I hope you're starting to kind of see this. Okay. So one of the reasons I went with the dimensions that I went with, well, I guess that doesn't work. Yeah, it does. We're having a 3 bezel thick, or 3 block thick bezel on the bottom. So 27 blocks high becomes 24. 6, 12, 18, 24. That's minimum 4, or you can have 4 houses stacked on top of each other. And then width, I could make it 12 instead of 10. So let's see. Let's mark this out. The ruler. So right here, we need 12. There's 12. There's 12. There's 12. Okay, why are we off? I made this 48, right? Oh, because I'm thinking, okay, never mind. So I could do... maybe like that. So this is 12. And this is 12. Usually you can have a shared wall, but maybe I'll go double thick this time. 12 here. 12 here. Okay, same on the other side. Just want to double check. 12. Okay, so 12. 12. 12. 12. Okay. There we go. And then for height, so 27,999. That's too much. Like that. So there's 9 from this block. There's 9 from this bottom block. And then 9. That was kind of dark in here. We're going to fix that real quick. Let me just finish the structure. Ruler off. Again, my goal is not to keep this here, and maybe we will, because this is the desert biome, and there might be some NPCs that use the desert. But we're kind of just, like, testing out some measurements before we build this in our world spawn. Okay. And then going down. So those would be our houses. Okay, so when I build this in the world spawn, this is just a representation. I'm kind of thinking I don't build houses on like the left monitor. Maybe I just put the houses on the right, or maybe I put some like fun branding or something. I don't know. Kind of just figuring this out as we go. Okay, get the ruler just in case. Okay. You get the idea. So if we build this on the right, have houses on the right, I'm thinking we do the crafting areas on the left. So that doesn't have to look exactly like this layout. Maybe we do crafting stations that are, I don't know, centered? I don't know if I can reach a chest if it's above me. Like on a platform above me. Let's experiment with that. I think we can, but we'll see. No, I just said I don't think I can, then now I think I can, so. I don't know. I guess I can just teleport. Okay. So I have this structure set up where I walk in here, I can reach the chest above, yep, chest below, probably not one below that either. And then I have them spaced out because crafting stations might be 3 blocks wide. I don't think there's a crafting station that's wider than that. I could be wrong. And that gives me room in the floor to break a block and put a torch there and just help with the lighting on it. So I like this layout. I think we recreate this in the monitor over there. How wide is this? Oh, just enough for how we have this set up. That's great. We won't be able to put another row, but if we ever had to expand, we could technically make the left monitor the ultra wide and give us a few more rows. That's awesome. So this right now is the width of from this chest over here to this chest over there is the width of our monitor on the left side. And height is 27. So what's that look like? Okay, got plenty of room. So I might just do the same thing. I might put the crafting stations up here and then have this row that's 3 blocks tall that I can walk through. Chest, chest, chest for each of the categories. Maybe I'll make a dump chest underneath the money chest because I don't think I'm going to have enough lock boxes to fill this chest ever. Maybe I do some other crafting, like this crafting stuff over here. Turn this ruler off. Maybe we'll put this on the bottom row. Or I could put it under the monitor as like fun things to have under the monitor. The thing is, we also have other peripherals to think about, like keyboard, mouse. So I kind of want to factor that in. Okay. And with that layout, every time we start the game, the screen will look like this. And here's without the minimap. And then you have camera mode, where I think we might be able to get rid of this HUD. I'm not sure. I can play with it later. Might even raise this up a little bit more. How much more could I raise it? 3 blocks. So make this 6 blocks tall. Unless if we want to show something resting on the monitor. Just kind of weird that this is touching my head right now. If I make the bezel smaller? No, because of this shared edge over here, I think it needs to be 3. I think it needs to be 3, but maybe we raise this up like 1 block. Although if we don't, 3 blocks on top is nice to show like anything we would throw on there, like relics. How tall are relics? Too tall. They're 4 blocks. But I could raise it up 1 or 2 blocks and then put the relics below the monitor. That might be it. Or put the relics in the bezel. That might be interesting. Now that I say it, I don't like it, but I don't know. Okay. There's also some stuff that I would like to do. Not the camera mode. There we go. Just get more vine rope while we're talking. Do I have Hermes boots I can throw on him? Yeah. Don't know when I'll ever use all this fine rope because we got I don't know if you've seen this, but we got the bee mount. Which is really fun. Yeah, I can't mount when I'm over here. Okay, yeah, I think we raise this up. I'm gonna raise it to 3, make it touch the top. Not here, just when I do build this. Top of the monitors will touch up here. And that'll be fine. Probably build like a little stand. Something like that. Probably a little bigger though. But it probably might be like a wall or something, so I'm not running into it. The keyboard, I don't know much about wire. I would like to figure out some stuff with that. So I think what I do is I'll build a keyboard and have it sort of glow. The keys won't be exactly in the right spot because I think trying to shift that is going to be very complicated. But it should look like a keyboard. And then eventually I'm going to see if there's a way where I can program elements like a light up keyboard might have, such as like, or like a chroma keyboard would have. I have a large mouse pad that has lighting around the edge of it, and we have a light up mouse. So we're trying to factor that into. I think we got most of the stuff we need. So let's start tearing this down and rebuild it. I don't know what's going to happen with all these villagers as I do this, but make sure I have a copy of this just in case I need it. Okay. We don't have any other villagers hiding from us, do we? No. Okay. All right. We just... I've never restructured a like entire housing like this. I don't know if that airship in the background is ominous for like a pirate invasion. Oh, I think pirates only happen hard mode, but what I probably should have done is not do this yet and build them houses in the other biomes. So I'm gonna have to do that kind of quickly. And for that, again, we might just start with dirt houses, but we'll upgrade that over time. Okay. Before we start hammering, let's look this up. So we're in the forest biome right now. Golfer, guide, zoologist. I build them some houses. So I need that out of the way though. This will work for now over here. Honestly, I can get them really out of the way and just build it over here. I'll put them up high. Okay. Just something small for now. We'll just stack the houses. Or I guess maybe I shouldn't stack it. Maybe I should make them wide. So I need 30 blocks wide. How about there? So one of the reasons we're doing this is there's this like hidden happiness that NPCs have, and it affects how much things cost. So right now I've just been kind of lumping them together, but let's figure this out. Put a block here and get the ruler out. That's 10. That's 10. All right, just center this. Okay. So it said golfer, guide, zoologist. Oh yeah, we're not even close. Tables. chairs. Ladybugs. Give it time. It'll be alright, guys. Crafting material. Should have dirt walls in here. Not much. That's fine. I need a workbench. That might be under furniture. Yep. Ah, no. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, make some dirt walls. Oh, actually, if I just hammer these. Oh no, we're going too far deep. Okay, we'll just take what we got for now. Bring it over here. Okay, do these count as houses? Missing a wall, missing a wall, suitable. Suitable, still missing a wall. Housing suitable. Okay, so guide. Golfer. Where'd I miss you? There you are. Golfer, guide, zoologist. There you go. Okay, so forest biome. We can double check. We know it's forest biome because I'm placing torches and the torches automatically match the biome that we're in. I guess regular torches are forest biome. Next. Snow is mechanic, goblin, tinkerer, and cyborg. I don't have the cyborg. I have the other two. So let's go... Before we go snow. Desert's right there. So let's do the desert first. The bee gets tired. Hey, they're already in their houses. Cool. Okay, so this is desert because we see that reflected here. I'm gonna build the houses down here in case I do decide to use. I mean, we will be using that for sure again. Wrong tool. Can I just fill this up with sand? Yeah. Okay, sand. All right, we don't want to build this on sand, so I'm going to put a layer of dirt down. How wide is that? Okay, we're going to go all the way to the edge because we want to do something on the right later, so they're not just like facing a wall. Okay. Still in the desert. Confirmed by a torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. There's our desert houses. Tables. Chairs. And wall. Do these count as houses? Suitable, suitable, suitable. Okay. Nurse, arms dealer, steampunker, which we don't have yet. So nurse, arms dealer, and that's all we can do. Make sure that they have a way to get back up if they walk down. There we go. Okay, next. Jungle. Closest jungle is over here. And that is Dryad, Painter, Witch Doctor. Let's go do that. Is this jungle? This is jungle. Okay. Maybe in here? I don't know if this natural wall will count. So is this still jungle if I'm over here? Does my torch automatically changes? That's cool. So this area right here. Okay, I'd rather them not fall in the water, so we'll go there. And then we'll just do, let's see, ruler. This is good. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I start from 10, or start from 2. So that way, the center block can be shared. So the end of the first house also counts as the beginning of the second house. Okay. Torches, jungle. Table. Chairs. And doors. Okay, is this suitable? Let's see. Suitable. So we're doing Dryad, Painter, Witch Doctor. I gotta move her somewhere. Witch Doctor. There we go. I didn't know I can just right click that. No, stop. There we go. Oh, so if it's gold border, does that mean they're happy or they're in their like primary biome? I have no idea. All right, next. How far are we from the ocean? Pretty far. It won't take long. Okay, we made it. Although, my torch is regular. Is there not like a ocean biome torch? Maybe not. Let's double check. Yeah, we got an ocean background. We're good. I was wondering if I could mount up when I'm underwater. Okay. Take out this. Again, we don't want to build it on sand. So we want to make at least a layer of dirt. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just ruler it afterwards. Okay, ruler. Trim off 3. Make sure that's right. Yeah. Okay. This looks wider, though. It is. Why is it wider? Okay, there we go. Light sources. Walls. You know, that's kind of crazy. I was kind of preferring the money trough. But if this guy is like always around you, it doesn't seem like he dismisses unless you oh, I guess I can do that. But he's always around. So I wouldn't have to like pull the pig, pull the pig, pull the pig. Just you have a chest that's always following you. That's awesome. All right. Tables. We can turn off this ruler. Chairs. So who are we putting over here? Merchant, angler, pirate. We don't have the pirate yet. Okay. Merchant. Angler. And we don't have the pirate. I'll just put a slime over here for now. I don't know if the slimes have a preferred biome or not. Or if they're just they're a pet, so they don't have to have their own house. Didn't realize that. Okay, what else? Snow biome, which we're done over here. Mushroom biome. That's this under here. That's closest. Okay, let's go glowing mushroom biome. Okay, this biome, which I don't know how this works. Can I place walls down here in this biome? I don't want to risk flooding them, so maybe I drain the water down to here. And also, I don't want to reduce the amount of mushrooms I can grow down here, because they're really useful for potions. So maybe instead I just build it off to the side over here. If that's an option. Oh, right here's fine. I am holding a mushroom torch, so this should work. Yeah, getting rid of that silt might be nice. Just in case. So the goal in doing this is that I would have villagers in place where they would sell me a pylon and I can use their pylon. Plus the happiness is also raised up. Pylons are supposed to help me travel faster to different areas. I've never used one before, but that's what I'm reading. Again, I don't want to trap them so much, but what's the ruler say? Okay, I need to go wider. Yeah, and then they can kind of like walk up a stair to get there. We'll figure that out. Okay. How's that? Just enough. Okay. Yeah, and I'll figure this little staircase out another time. But again, can I place walls here, though? I've never done this underground. I can. Okay. I thought there were certain places you can't place walls, so that's what confused me. I guess there's certain places where you can't hammer down the walls, but okay, tables, chairs, doors. Oh, I made this house taller than normal. That's fine. These will get redone anyways. All right, is this suitable? Suitable, suitable, suitable. So I'm putting stylist. The dye trader. I wonder why it does that. And truffle? I guess we don't have that. Okay. So not too far from here. Let's make some wood platforms here. I think I threw them out. Something like that. Okay. So then underground biome. This is still mushroom. Which I think can still be in mushroom, but we're gonna move it over. I like that I have a flat space here. I don't want to put them too close to... I like putting them in Torch God's Arena. I don't think we use Torch God again. Okay, how big is this? Not big enough. Not a problem. Okay. Ruler. That's probably good. Oh, this might be the issue. No, I can cover this. Or this is like a different type of wall. I don't know. Okay. So, tables. Chairs. Doors. Okay, they all count. Underground is Clothier, Demolitionist, and Tax Collector. Clothier, Demolitionist, Tax Collector. I don't have a tax collector, do I? Let's check our checklist. That sounds sort of familiar, but I don't think so. No. I don't know when the tax collector comes. snow biome. A little bit of a hike. Not a big deal. Do I have enough materials for this? Yes. Okay, here's our snow. I don't want to move this honey right now because I don't have buckets with me. But I could do that. I don't want to put it too close to corruption either. That's not a good idea. I guess right here. Oh, there's flat area over here. Okay. Good. Okay. Again, these won't be dirt houses for long. They're just being used for now. Okay. Their wall. Ah. Okay. We don't need the ruler anymore right now. This looks kind of lopsided. Am I? That's 10. That's 11? That's 11? How'd I mess that up? I mean, it's not a big deal, but... That's 10. That's 10. That's 10. Huh. Patch up the wall. There we go. Okay. Table. Chairs. Doors. And we're putting mechanic. Make sure these are suitable. Okay. Mechanic. Goblin Tinkerer, and we don't have a sideboard yet. Okay, so with that being done, head back to the house. And we still got some people left. So I guess for now, I just build them how. Who's left? Who doesn't have a house? Or does everyone have a house? Maybe everyone's good. Who would I be missing? I would be missing... For the Hollows, Party Girl, and the Tavern Keep. Tavern Keep's in the desert right now. Because I don't have a steampunker. Okay. And Party Girl... Where's she at? She's hanging over in the ocean? Because I don't have a pirate yet. Okay. So that should work. Okay. So next... we start moving some of this stuff. So... we'll take these, put them over here in the battle arena. For now. Just throw a lot of that stuff in the dump chest for now. Okay. So we want to build our dual monitor setup. Let's go double check that setup again. .48 wide, and we're gonna go all the way to the top. Okay, again, we're just gonna frame this out with dirt and we'll replace it later. Okay, we build on top of this. Four more blocks on that side. And that's perfect right there. Going 27 though, right? Why is that not reaching the top? Oh! Because I added 3 bezels. Okay. So this is going to be 30. And then we go like that. Okay, and then our center. Right there. And I might do a little bit of separation with like a hammer or something, but for now, this is what we got. Okay, there's our dual monitor setup. Okay. So these chests will probably go over on this side, or maybe I make some branding over here instead. So every time we spawn into this world, we'll see some stuff here. It's not bad. Okay, so I think we put the crafting stations on the top of the monitors. I don't think it's gonna work exactly like I'm hoping for it, but it'll get close. Guess I don't need the regular workbench anymore. I got a heavy workbench, so we'll move that over here. The dye vat, cooking pot. Maybe instead of this thick, like, bezel made of blocks, maybe we make that out of banners instead. Okay. Moving chests is gonna take forever. But I can at least make the structure for that. So, again, this won't be dirt when we finish, but it might be dirt for a while. Okay. So I want enough space to put chest too high, and then enough space to walk, so 3 high, and then another space 2 high. Just like that. I can't reach, but I can if I go this build. Okay, here's hoping my math is correct. I don't have chests with me, but I have... Oh, I do have one. I have these workbenches, though. So if I go... Right here would be a chest. Right here would be a chest. I can't do that. So I gotta shift everything over one. But if I do that... I guess I can ruler this out. I gotta open this up for a second. Okay, ruler. 3. I think I'm gonna be one block too small if I do it this way. So I might rain the chests closer together and not have the torches in between each. Because I can put a torch on the wall up here. I think that's the play. Okay. So let's get some chests and let's do this. I don't need that. Although, I still like the idea of using... I thought about using chests as... No, because we got number statues. Or letter statues. Okay, that'll even be even better. Okay. Furniture. Okay, so I gotta recreate these signs over there too. Not really, because I can name the chests. I just hope this works. Let's see. Okay. So I can name the chest, and then when I mouse over the chest, it shows me what that chest is. So we got money, lockboxes. I think I have this written down somewhere. Let me see. I thought I did. Okay. Not exactly. Money, lock boxes, potions, buff food, flasks, plant seeds, weapons, ammo, explosives thrown, tools, equipment. Accessories, equipables, armor, ores, metal, precious metal, blocks, building materials, crafting material, furniture chests, statues, banners / gravestones. Vanity dies, pets, mounts. Animals, fishing material, boss summon, event summon. Okay. Just making notes. Okay, money lockboxes, rename this to... Can I copy paste? That'd be so nice. Maybe not. Potions, buff food, flasks. Oh, I can't name it that long of a name. Okay, we'll have to go signs. Where to put them? I don't know. Can I reach if I go one block down? No. Maybe. We'll see. Let's try this. Let's grab a couple chests. Or at least one. Let's make this a little shorter. Okay, I can still reach if I do that. Although, because I can't reach down too, maybe I keep the signs on top. Bring these chests down. So it would look like this. Right? Wait. Let's grab all these. Okay, if I put a chest here, can I fit a sign up there? No. Gotta go one more lower. But then I can't reach the chest, can I? No. So it has to go chest, dirt block, sign, other chest. So chest. Sign. Chest. Let's put a different type of chest on water. I can reach this. I can reach it from out there. Okay, this is the play. And I just need to drop this down one. That works. Okay, shadow chests. Gold chests. Okay, just want to make sure that worked. I have these all written down so I can start tearing them down. Okay, this is potions, buff food, and flasks. Next one is plants and seeds. Next one is weapons. Next one is ammo, explosives, and thrown. And then equipment. Tools and equipment. Accessories, equipables. Armor. Different types of ores. Blocks. Building material, crafting material. Furniture, chests. Statues, banners, gravestones. Vanity. Animals, fishing material. And then boss summon, event summon. We have an extra sign, so we'll just take that down for now. Okay. To make this a little easier, let's take all these chests down. So money, I'll make a gold chest. Weapons, ammo, tools, accessories, I kind of want to make that all one kind of chest, so maybe I'll go with these shadow chests. So it'll be here, right? Weapons. Yeah. What's next? Ores, metal, precious metal. That could be another gold. Put those for those. Although I kind of like, if we're talking food and plants and seeds, maybe we refrigerate that with a frozen chest. I don't know. Blocks, building material. That can just be regular. Furniture and chests. I've been using these mahogany chests for that. I'm off one. Oh, because... yeah. Okay. Gold. Regular. Furniture. Statues, banners, gravestones. Maybe I keep that the same too. No, I'll use these web ones. No, because it doesn't really matter. Ivy? Ivy's fine. Okay, what else? Vanity dies. See if I have any other style chests. I have granite. I have mushroom. Let's see. Boss summon, event summon. Kind of want to use these web chests for now. Animals, fishing material. I don't know, water. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think it works. This is the hard part. So take my stuff in the chest. We'll just bring it down here, put it next to the dump chest. Put all my stuff in here that I don't need. Okay. We just start moving stuff. Oh, I need a pickaxe. Loot all. I don't want to mess with that just yet, especially because of how I have it laid out. So this is buff food. I don't have another frozen chest for now, so I'm just gonna put these down. Buff food. Just to make quick stacking a little easier. This one I can take. This is the ammo chest. Tools, equipables. Yeah, sorry about that. Accessories. Anything that has like stuff stacked on like the top and bottom, kind of separate from each other, I'm gonna wait till later. Blocks. This is building material. Furniture. Banners, statues, gravestones. Deal with that later. Animals, fishing material. How am I damaging people? Oh, the panic necklace. Nice. Okay. We're almost done. Gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay. I need dirt blocks. I need more than that. Do I have more than that? We'll go another 3 deep here. And then 2 deep below it, and 2 deep. No, 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 no. I can keep that one on there, but We go too deep. Right here. Yeah, 2 there, 3 here. So we can walk on it. Another 2 and then another 2. We just have this one row that I don't know what we do with. I could have brought everything down 1. I don't want to do that. Maybe we do this. What does that give us, though? There's no way we're going to use that many chests. If anything, I can put it somewhere else. Like if I have a lot of old gear or something. I think having 2 rows of being able to walk through for chests. And then what do we do with this? Maybe we just take that back off, put this back in place like we had it. Because we have room to go wider. If I get a category that gets too, like, say armor gets way too crowded. And we just have like a little hangout place here. I think it works. I think that's what we do. Yeah, I think that's it. Because we still have this area too. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Okay, let's finish moving stuff. Okay, this is the 3rd chest. No. 2nd chest of weapons. And a 3rd chest of weapons. Which I don't have a 3rd chest, so I'm just gonna put a dirt chest there for now. Okay, first chest of weapons. First chest of armor. Second chest of tools equipment. Second chest of accessories, equipables. Third chest of equipables. Second chest of crafting materials. Second chest of furniture. Second chest of statues. Oh, I messed up. Oh, that's why. Second chest of vanity. Right? Yeah. Second chest of animals. Okay, third chest of furniture. Third chest of statues, banners. Pinky. Nice. Got like 2 more chests over in the storage area. 3rd chest of vanity. First chest of vanity. Can always organize that again later. Or just really quick. The outfit. Something like that. Okay. Furniture chests. Put these all in there. Weapons. We got a slime event going on. That's fine. Okay. All these chests are resolved. I can grab my gear back. I'll have to organize this somehow. Was I using a yo-yo? I don't know. Something like that. The piggy bank. Maybe I keep it down here for now. Do I have a workbench? I don't have a workbench. I have a table. Okay, I'm not sure where I want to put these relics. Maybe I put the relics over here. No, because I kind of like them being shown when we log in. So like right here. Maybe I put those down here on the bottom left. So we have King Slime first. Eye of Cthulhu. Eater of Worlds, Queen Bee, Skeletron, Deerclops. That fits. There's part of me that wishes that this monitor idea was dropped down 3 blocks to show off the crafting stations, but I don't know if it really matters. Ideas for a future build. This isn't meant to be a forever world. This is meant to just basically get us through our checklist. But I wanted to make it look a little bit more interesting. King Slime's coming. Two imps. I don't have the ballista stuff, do I? I have this. Am I full? Okay. Okay, I can't set a spawn point there. Maybe I can set it down here. Shouldn't matter, because this is world spawn anyways. So, what else? I do still want to keep a battle chest down here. Maybe I'll put it over by this stuff. Put the Eternia crystal in there. Maybe I'll make this my little lounge. We'll kind of decorate this a little bit. Food buff. Potion. Campfire. Gotta have a campfire. There we go. All right. What do we want to do for walls? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Background walls. What looks cool? Just looking at different wall types. I don't know. We can always replace it. How much boreal wood do we have? That might be cool for now. We have none? We gotta have some. There we go. I need another crafting bench. Or a way to get up here faster. How do you make wall? Oh, because I didn't grab the... Yeah, I did. Boreal wood. Will the heavy workbench not work for this? Oh. Guess I do need a workbench. There's a shackle. Okay, first, I'm gonna do this side. Get the mount out. There we go. gonna have to get a lot more of this wood. I think I might be able to finish this side. Not with what I have crafted already, but I might have to craft more, of course. I definitely don't have enough to do the other side. Wow, that's still gonna take more. Okay. How far away is the snow biome? It's quite a ways. Need to bring acorns over there. Should still be able to finish this, I hope. All right. Okay, well, that's as far as I'm gonna get. I mean, I can make 4 more walls, but... Okay. I don't know what this little couch is, but it's kind of cool. Let's go to the winter biome and try to think of what I'll do on that side. Should really get that umbrella back. Okay. I should have brought acorns. That was fast. Okay, that should be enough, because I don't think I'm going to do Boreal on the other side. Maybe. Okay, back to the house. And I spawn right here. Awesome. Okay. That's going to be terrible if I... Oh, no, I can do a block swap. That should work. Cool. Okay. Wall's all done there. What about on this side? Building materials, miscellaneous wood. What's ash wood look like? I don't have much of that though. I don't know where that drops from. Yeah, it looks alright. Honestly, maybe just a mudstone brick. How much stone? Got a ton of stone. A ton of mud. Can I reach the furnace from here? No. Mudstone brick. Stone block, mud block, furnace. Oh, here it is. And the wall for that. Mudstone brick wall. Yeah, I think that should be okay. See what it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So mudstone brick, right? Go crazy. Let's do this. We're not going to keep this dirt here. I'm hoping I'm going to just do like a block swap. Okay, need a lot more than that. See how that works? I'm out. Don't need much more. Okay, there's a couple holes. Okay, I don't know if that's perfect, but it looks pretty good. Okay, let's swap out these. Maybe I just do the same brick. I'll do mudstone brick for these blocks. We can always change it. Mudstone brick. I hope this works. Can I swap? Yeah. Set them full. Still need to make more. I think I have a loadout that'll reach. Yep. Okay. Maybe I'll do... No. I think the insides are fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. I might do more wall here. Just to mask that. We'll see. There, something like that. Okay. Pretty happy with the left on this side. The right side, what do we want to put in here? First off, I want to see what's center. 23, 22. There's not a way to make it centered, but that's close. Okay, so the torches are centered. Do I have blocks to kind of recreate my logo? Let's see. There's not really a logo. Let's see. What would that look like? You know, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Also, I need to keep in mind, what does the minimap cover? It's still open. see what I have in furniture. I like this granite stuff. Granite's really cool. What if oh, how big of paintings do we get? I don't know, just take all the furniture with me down there. I guess I don't need that. Oh yeah, paintings. Anything cool? Kind of looking for wide. That's so small. Oh, 3x3 or 6x4. So I'd have to like make my own painting, which is fine. Do I have any blocks that kind of look blue? Granite. Okay, so if I'm gonna do this in dirt again. Let's get rid of this couch. This is my center. So what if we go 9x16? Ruler. Okay, this would be 9. I want to keep these torches as a center mark, but I'm just going to move them off to the side. And then 16, so 1, 2, 3. Ah, 16 is going to be kind of wide. I can make it work. I think that's fine. Okay. So I have that. We're gonna do something up here. And then okay. Should move this up. Yeah, if I move it up a little bit, I can stand on top of this. Okay. Got that. And then this will be here. So what else? Maybe go 7 and 7. Okay. I'm liking it so far. I could still bring this up higher. We need to divide this. sort of works. Okay, for now, I can go ahead and replace some blocks. So let's take the granite. Okay, I need boreal, more mudstone. The wrong spot. Unless I have boreal on me? No. Boreal wood. Let's put some of this furniture away for now. Mudstone brick. I still have stone and mud. Okay. Mudstone brick wall. I'm gonna have to do something different than boreal. No, that's fine. Okay, never mind. Mudstone brick. And boreal. Can I make like a boreal brick? I need boreal wood wall. And I think I still have some in a chest. The lower chest. Boreal block. Boreal beam? No. Unless I just place it as wood. Yeah. I think it's the play. Okay. Okay. Redstone brick. So this is all done. I do need something different for this. I don't know how I'd represent that though. The only thing I can think of is I have a different idea for the walls in here. Okay. I guess I can put the granite back. I'll use granite for now, but I want to replace this. Oh, that peeks out. I don't want that. Hammer? Yeah, I don't want it to be a glass wall. I want it to be... I need a glass block. Although I don't know if that would work either. I can make it work. Yeah, I don't want glass wall. I want glass block. I'm gonna have to make. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. I saw a blue torch. Okay, what else? I need that mudstone block. Mudstone brick. I need the boreal. Maybe a little wider. Did I mess that up? Let's see. This is 24. Yeah, I went too far to the right. You go a little bit wider. There we go. So with that done, do that over here. So this should be 16. The boreal doesn't make sense though, so I gotta figure that out. Bummer. What if I did a different... Also, why is this texture? Oh, it's just the granite. Granite's not a smooth block. I'll go with a different wood for the stand. Let's do regular wood wall. Guess that's all I can do for now. I wish I had like some kind of glowing block. Is that a thing? Let's see. Gem spark blocks? Okay, we can try it. Need more glass. Surprised I don't have any glass block. And then let's do sapphire and emerald. What do I make this in? This. I just want to experiment with it, see if it works. That's cool. Okay. Back up. So let's make 80 more of each if I can. I can't. Oh, I can make a wall instead. Yeah, let's do that. I'm running out of storage again. Maybe about 20 more of each. Oh, 24. Oh, I'm full. Okay. Can I do something in like a white? Furniture, tables, crafting. I think I have dirt walls I put there. Furniture, chairs. Just got too much stuff. Gel. Been putting with potions. Okay. What else? White. We need something white. Diamond? I guess diamond would work. I don't have much of it. I need more glass. That might be cooler to have as that. Okay. Again, we can always change it, but I think that's kind of where I'm looking at. Is this glass or glass block? This is glass. Nah. Don't like that at all. This? Nah. I don't know what I put here. Figure out another time. This border, I would like to do something different though. So let's see if we have like maybe like an obsidian or some darker block, and then I think we call it. Kind of just want to do a mud for now. Where's mud? Okay, granite block can get replaced. Mudstone. That's crazy. All right. Swap. I'm missing tomb blocks? Come on. Okay. There we... Ah! I should have just grabbed more. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, definitely have a lot more work to do on this, but this is kind of my stream setup. Dual monitors. I do have a bookshelf to the right that has a TV on top, so technically 3 monitors. Gamer desk. Got a Elgato key light airs up here, and a face cam. So, like I said, I'll clean it up later. But for now, I just think whenever I spawn into the world, seeing this is going to be a little bit more interesting than how I had it laid out before. And we'll add some more stuff as we go. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. And catch you later.